It's December, and we're hopping over from the flat streets of Pest to Buda Castle Hill, just a stone's throw across the Danube. But it feels completely different. It's one clean walk. The riverside Varkar Bazaar, the Grand Royal Palace, the pastel Old Town, the iconic St. Matthias Church, the fairy tale Fisherman's Bastion, and the historic chain bridge down to the promenade, all across this UNESCO-listed hilltop, full of history, stunning views, and a touch of Christmas magic in the air. Please come along. And so, we cross the chain bridge to Buda by bus and begin our walk up the hill. Near Elizabeth Bridge, Sisi, the beloved queen of Hungary, greets us. And not far, Ninx Kompot mini sculpture by Kolodko gives us a quick smile as this pleasant day unfolds. A few steps later, Varkar Bazaar opens wide, its stone arches glowing in the morning sun. A bright day ahead. Built between 1874 and 1882, the bazaar is the Royal Palace's riverside garden and arcade. The staircase pavilion's facade comes into view. It is the upper entrance of Varkar Bazaar, leading toward the Royal Palace. Instead, we start our climb from the lower riverside entrance into the palace terraces. We approach Siko's courtyard, which sits between Varkar Bazaar below and the Royal Palace above. Here you find a Triton fountain, the surrounding sculptures, and a viewpoint terrace with stone balustrades that overlooks Varkar Bazaar below, the Danube, and the Pest skyline. Rather than climbing, we take the elevator and then the final stairs up to the upper palace terrace. We step out into a wide open space filled with eager tourists taking photos, and it's easy to see why. The massive palace walls rise beside us, and the imposing royal palace with its green dome dominates the skyline. The palace isn't a residence anymore. Today it houses museums and the National Library. Just in front of the palace is the Savoy Terrace, where the statue of Prince Eugene of Savoy stands on horseback, the Habsburg Empire's star general famous for pushing the Ottomans out of Hungary. This terrace is definitely one of the best viewpoints in Buda, perfect for stunning shots of the Danube and the Pest skyline, including the Parliament House, Elizabeth Bridge and Margaret Bridge, and a few other landmarks along the river. From here, we walk north along the quieter stretch of the Palace Terrace, where a small Madonna and child statue is mounted into the old fortress wall, a true defensive wall that once protected Castle Hill. It's another beautiful spot to look out over the Danube, with Gellert Hill and the Liberty statue rising across the river. Heading back south, the path leads straight into the west side of the Lion Courtyard, where Matthias Fountain rises immediately on the left. A dramatic tableau of King Matthias Corvinus in a hunting scene, often called the Hungarian Trevi Fountain. Just ahead, we enter the gate flanked by 4 guardian lions, 2 on each side, marking the passage into the main courtyard. Above them stand 4 allegorical statues, 2 male figures symbolizing strength and heroic virtue, and 2 female figures representing peace and prosperity. The Lion Courtyard is basically the palace's main open space, a grand entry area that once welcomed royal arrivals and still connects the key parts of Buda Castle today. From here, a short staircase leads us down to the Riding Hall Terrace. Today, the Riding Hall no longer hosts horses or royal training. It's been fully restored and now serves as an elegant cultural venue for exhibitions, receptions, and special events. At the far end of the terrace stands the Siko statue, a powerful bronze of a horse trainer wrestling a rearing stallion, a vivid reminder of the site's equestrian past. The terrace also opens onto a stunning viewpoint over the Danube and the Pest skyline. From the Riding Hall Terrace, we retrace our steps toward the Old Town. Along the way, we pass a few small landmarks that are easy to miss on the first walk. The old Hussar statue, the Independence War Monument, and the statue of Pope Innocent XI. A little farther on, the National Archives comes back into view with its Gothic Revival facade and colorful roof tiles. Just beyond it stands the Lutheran Church of Buda, a small 19th century church tucked quietly along the street. From here, the path slips back into the quiet lanes of the old town. The path leads us straight toward Fisherman's Bastion. As the white towers come into view, it almost feels like stepping into Disneyland. Despite how it looks, Fisherman's Bastion isn't all that ancient. Built at the end of the 19th century, it was never meant for defense. It's really a decorative terrace in a neo-Romanesque storybook style. Just beside it stands King Stephen I on horseback, Hungary's first king, and the 7 white towers around the terrace honor the 7 Magyar tribes. Everyone squeezes in under the arches, try to get that perfect photo. And fairy tale or not, it's a beautiful place. The views only get better with every step up. At the top, you can easily spot Matthias Church, with its colorful Zolne roof tiles and that striking Gothic spire. And if you look closely, the raven with a golden ring from King Matthias's crest appears in the details. On our way to Matthias Church, the Christmas market is already brewing. Lively, fragrant, impossible to ignore. Warm lights, mulled wine, calabash, langos, chimney cakes, it pulls us in for a quick browse. But with Christmas hours running short, we head straight inside before it closes. The main entrance to Matthias Church is on the south side, facing Holy Trinity Square and its Baroque Holy Trinity Monument, a plaque column raised in gratitude after the epidemics of 1691 and 1709 that devastated Buda. As we enter through the Maria Gate, the first thing we notice is the burst of color. Almost every surface is hand-painted in warm, patterned 19th century colors, stenciled motifs, earthy tones, and gold accents covering the pillars, arches, and vaults. The Gothic church is grand, built on a simple 3-nave plan rather than a Latin cross layout. There's no transept here, just a central nave flanked by 2 side aisles. The main altar stands at the end of the central nave, a gilded Baroque masterpiece from 1690 crowned with the Virgin Mary and filled with scenes from her life. The 2 side aisles run parallel toward the apse. Above us, painted vaults rise on pointed arches, while stained glass windows wash the nave in color. On the north side of the church, you come to the St. Ladislaus Chapel, its walls covered in medieval battle frescoes. A beloved bust of Sisi stands here quietly. Next, the Holy Trinity Chapel, resting place of King Bela III and Queen, and finally, the St. Emmer Chapel, honoring the young Prince Saint with soft, decorative murals. Just outside, attached to this side of the church, stands the St. Stephen Chapel, named for the king's holy right hand, even though the relic was never kept here. On the south side, you find the pulpit, carved from sandstone and adorned with statues of the 4 evangelists and the 4 Latin doctors of the church. Nearby is the Loreto Chapel, dedicated to Our Lady of Loreto and home to the church's Black Madonna. Farther along is the Holy Cross Chapel, marked by a striking white figure of Christ on the cross. On the northwest side is the baptismal font, beneath a spiral mural and the Lamb of God window. Above it is a fresco linked to the 1456 decree to ring the noon bell. Beside the baptismal font is the narthex, the west entrance area. Above it rises the main organ gallery, flanked by 2 guardian angels. We climb up to the upper floor, where the view opens into a different perspective over the nave and its soaring painted vaults. Across the gallery on this level, we can see a choir organ separate from the main organ at the west entrance. This floor also hosts a small exhibition with royal portraits and a replica of the Holy Crown. In December, sunset comes early in Budapest. Today, the sun set at around 4 p.m., so we just take it easy and enjoy the moment. We climb down as the sky darkens quickly. The city lights up along the Danube, and we stay for a while just enjoying the golden moment and watching time drift by. Then we cross the chain bridge to end the night on a high note. Thank you for watching, and good night.
How do we eat it? Through microwave.